Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Reese the pass to Lopez. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Maxey. And he makes good on the layup. Maxey's got 26.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Here's Reese. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. The 76ers trail by 6. Maxey passes to Oubre. Maxey looking it over. Inside, Yabusele plays it up and banks it in.
Making opportunities, Maxey smartly using the pick and roll to create for his team.
Here's Reese. Goes back up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Right side, Maxey launches it, knocks down the 3-ball. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Pass to Gordon. In the corner, George with it. Shoots from the baseline. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Edwards, he's checked in for Oubre. And George, here we go.
I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, the defense sometimes has no choice but to foul him.
This is his first free throw of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Prince is checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
To the inside. And it's Gordon missing. Bucks leading by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Reese. His 3-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And that one's good, George.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
Here's Reese. Good, he hits again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Maxey kicks to Yabusele. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Reese. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And George, here we go. And then George with the jam.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Drummond's checked in for the 76ers.
Number 5, Andre.
Bucks leading by 4. Here's Reese. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Gordon. Here's George. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem. Smart pass by Portis, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Lillard against Lowry. Pass to Maxey. They need this. Got a piece of it. And they recover it. Drills the three-pointer. Maxey's got 10 points in just the second half.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And George gets it to go.
Yeah, this guy certainly knows how to take over a game. I wonder who made George mad tonight. They're paying for it now.
And the shot is good. 68 points for the professor.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Outside Lowry. Off target from outside. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The 76ers trail by 8. Lowry out there with Maxey. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Council in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Damian Lillard comes in for Jackson. And the professor subbed in for Rollins. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Council. 6 on the shot clock. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
The 76ers making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Over in the corner, Lillard shoots the 3, and the 3 ball is good. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Lillard keeps the defense honest by spacing them out from the corner.
Maxey against Lopez. Maxey, no good. The Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Good D by Lopez.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Over to the left wing. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. And another basket for Milwaukee.
You see improvement from Giannis every season in his decision-making, especially recognizing when to rise and fire.
Right side Lowry. Pass to Maxey. Shoots over Lillard. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks leading by 12. Here's Reese. And it's in there. The Professor's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the 76ers with some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kelly Oubre comes in for Edwards. And Georgia subbed in for Maxey. The Bucks also with the sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Gordon's got room and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
Here's Reese. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. The Professor's shot is off. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 14. The 3 from George. Rebounded by the Bucks. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. A Professor, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Pass to the Professor. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. No good from Yabusele. Milwaukee leading by 16. Here's the Professor. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called, the Bucks. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, the Professor.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Tyrese Maxey. David?
Hi, guys. The head athlete